like a fucking, I look like a fucking burglar, like I'm fucking trying
You
to
look like the wet bandits. They're children that stuck.
No, we're the sticky bandits, motherfucker. Get it fucking straight.
That was a sequel. Are we allowed to not allowed to curse because of YouTube anymore?
I don't give. Oh
yeah, we don't do children's content. So if you're a kid, stop watching.
Stop watching this shit, motherfuckers.
All right, let's
anyway,
start
it's
off.
gonna be on mission, so it's a fucking murder.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Van Doom.
I'm Billy Bobs.
From fucking Brooklyn, as fucking usual.
We're the boys from Queens, but we're the mutant metal maniacs. So welcome to our show.
More like the old men from fucking Queens.
It's true.
Yeah. So,
but
anyway.
today is gonna be a great episode. Abe, why is it gonna be a great episode?
I don't know, because we got more bullshit to talk about.
We do.
I don't know. What were we talking about again?
For the last couple of days, we've been watching guys open up mystery boxes for comic books for CGC. But the thing is, though, they're $250 boxes, $100 boxes with garbage inside. I mean, like, hot garbage. And you're like, it costs so much money to get these graded that you're like, man, I paid $100 for this. My best response. Let me show you what CGC book is. First, let's start off. This is a real CGC book you get graded. First appearance of Punisher. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 129. 7.0. This cost me a lot. I worked really hard to buy this.
You see what he does all day is just floss about it. He's just flossing his shit around. That's all he fucking does.
But anyway, this is an
important kind of floss.
Whatever. What does that mean?
What? You don't know what flossing is? Flossing is like you're fucking showing your fucking gear. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm showing my fucking battery pins. This shit is diamond.
I'm a 300-pound tattooed man that knows everybody. I am the mayor of New York. If you know me, you can't unsee me. If you see me at Union Site, you know it's me. You're like, I love that guy. I'm like, hi.
Yeah, that's because he puts on his fucking $500,000 gold chain when he goes to fucking work, and he starts fucking flossing.
But I have to drag it. But anyway, listen. No, this is like I have one of two books that are holy grails to me. I got them. I can't afford the older stuff, but I can get a First Appearance of Punisher from hard work. But here's the thing: to me, this is a graded book. Pick up your face.
Okay, fine.
Can we be serious on a YouTube channel?
Okay, let's go. Let's
go.
Or
a BitChute channel.
Let's go.
Or BitChute sponsor.
BitChute. And man, we just fucking throwing the baby fucking out with the bathwater, aren't we? We don't give a shit anymore. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I'm using this as an example. This is a book you get graded. You go and pick it up. There's other examples of books that you should get. My very first comic book I've ever read, was a really stupid comic called Master of Kung Fu.
This shit is fucking amazing.
It was this Kung Fu master named Shang-Chi who fought these octopus men. And I found the book years later. I got it graded because it's the first book I ever read. I'm one of 4 people in the world that ever got this graded.
Was that how many it was? Like 4?
Because CGC, which makes a lot of people angry, which makes me joyful, know that there's so many books graded out there by certain stuff. This is not worth anything to anybody but me because it's my first comic. So to me, it's cool.
Sentimental value.
Yeah, a book that everybody's hunting down because it might grow up. It might be worth something. People, the best part of the whole story of this one are putting stock shares into it, which I forgot to tell you about. There's a new stock share program called Otis.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah. I forgot to tell you about it. Where they're going to sell 1,000 shares at $5 towards Hulk 181, the first appearance of Wolverine, because that's the book everybody wants to get.
I thought that was worthless.
To me, it's worthless because of because remember the part where I said there's 4 of these. There's 150,000 graded copies of Hulk 181 back in the day when they used to make thousands of books.
That's pretty bad.
That is very bad.
Jesus.
But here's the thing: if you people are banking on those books that you're going to sell stock shares in a book that's 9.8 because it's worth $38,000. Bro, we see these books every day. I think I tripped over one walking down the street on Myrtle Avenue. Some guy's selling me a Hulk 181. It's graded, bro. It's 7.0, 5.0. I got thousands of them. You want more? And the guy ain't playing around. Yeah. Everybody got one. And to the point when you're like, this is insanity. And CGC got so many rules that suck. They're like, let me slow down. get this in order again because I don't want to totally lose my shit because I kind of am. Because that thing threw me off. They're going to buy, like, Andy Warhol paintings, and they're like, oh, you can invest in it. That's a new investment in culture. But here's the thing. People are like, oh, my God, it'll be great. New York Comic Con is going to have a stock ticker on top. And we're going to talk about the grades of the comics that we invested in.
Wait, what?
That's like that's what people are banking on, these speculators. And you're like, yo,
I can't deal with that.
Find something else.
I can't do it. Speculators are fucking the most horrendous human beings alive. They're vultures.
Bingo. You want to see a book that's rare, and it's not because it's and not because I have it because I have it. I have a special version of it because like it turns out there's a story behind it. Ice Cream Man number 8. The artwork variant cover by Vanessa Del Rey. She did a comic book signing at a store that does CGC, so they'll witness it and send it in. It's a great copy. I don't think there's more than 4,000 copies of this book. And I don't think I think I'm the only one with a signed one. And it's only because CGC has rules that they don't like her covers because they're too graphic. So that's their rules.
What?
Yeah, weird, huh?
What?
Yeah, it's a cool cover.
Wait, so what does that mean? Will they not grade it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, where she's like I think it's like I think only because we're cool. Like she's like our roommate's friend, Small World, from Miami. They're like she was cool with this because I got 2 books. I got her Redlands #1 store exclusive. Like one store got a copy of that gold foil, and it was not even as good a grade as this. Even though this one I think is beat up, but it's a 9.6.
It's a 9.6.
I was like, whatever. I don't know how the grading goes. But, all right, so I signed that one and then the other one, and I have it. I guess I'm one of a few people that have it because I like her work, and I wanted a signed book by somebody because I have signed books from other people, but I don't get them graded because CGC has to be witnessed by somebody who's from CGC or authorized. Like, we got it at Royal Collectibles in Queens. Like, I have another signed book that I can never get graded, except I have a certificate for it, which kind of screws me up, is Stan Lee. This is the first drug issue ever done.
Oh.
I brought it up in other episodes. It's in a hardcover. I forget that it comes with this, but this don't mean shit to CGC, even though I got it from a CGC guy at New York Comic Con. What? It comes with a little sticker. I can't get the yellow thing on it because they were like, you have to send it in right there where the guy has to take it with him. Which I understand, but they don't want to pay for authenticating autographs like CBCS, which is Comic Book Certified Signatures.
Yeah.
And they'll do it. I have a Neil Gaiman from there I bought from a comic shop. People make a living just authenticating autographs, but this seems to be a big deal. Stan Lee, who came with CGC, like they literally carried him on the sticks on their shoulders and like a throne. And they were like, just keep signing. I think they kept tasering him with a cattle prod to keep him alive. Because he was signing sneakers, he was signing everything. He gave everybody a fist bump. He was a great guy, but you could tell there was people that were like pushing him to keep going. And I was like, yo, this guy's older than my great grandfather.
Jesus Christ.
So, but he signed my first drug issue, which I used to have it on a wall. I forgot that I had this paperwork they gave me with it.
Yeah. You figure that would mean something.
Yeah, it has to have the sticker or it's invalid, which is the sticker.
Well, at least it's something written and created by him. You
know, wow!
I totally
mention that shit. Oh, I'm out of here. All right, this is where I'm gonna go nuts, and I apologize to all you suckers that are watching this. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But here's the thing: people are now saying that signed books that are not written by Stan Lee, but signed by Stan Lee, should not be worth as much as they are. And I understand some stuff, but if it's a Hulk or Amazing Spider-Man, he created them. X-Men, he created them. Yeah. Wolverine, whatever, signed by Stan Lee? No. He was created by Len Wein.
Yeah.
Len Wein passed away a few years ago. The creator of Swamp Thing as well. That guy is a fucking man. Len Wein.
Yeah, it does.
But so Stan Lee. Yeah. But here's the thing. I went bananas to find this book for Comic-Con. And I found it in a junk store. I mean, like, it took me... Wow, I had it for 6 months. I got it from the original Gotham.
Oh, shit.
The original, which is our boy's family store. They moved upstate. But he called me up, yo, I got comics. I got this one. I gave my friend Joe the copy I was originally going to bring, which was Fantastic Four, like 92 or 94, where they're on like the beach or something like that. Yeah. And he was so happy to get it, he got it signed too. because we were like, yo, we're gonna get Stan Lee written issues signed. I don't mind. It's cool to get something that he created. But
that doesn't make any sense to me.
But like Guardians of the Galaxy,
why would you want something
Star-Lord, like why is he signing that?
That doesn't make any sense. That's like me getting Hideo Kojima to sign my Super Mario Brothers 1 like fucking Nintendo cartridge. He didn't fucking create it.
Oh, that's the guy who did
Death Stranding and Death Stranding. It doesn't fucking make sense. I don't understand why.
It's like a lot of people like they used to have that Big Bang Theory show where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make Stan Lee sign Batman because I'll be the only guy in the world with it." No, you all have it. You all have it. You're paying $200 for it. It's a book in a mystery box.
I can't.
That you're like, it's $250, but like, it's not a book he wrote. He didn't write it.
That shit doesn't make any kind of fucking sense.
I get it. Like, all right, he created the basis of the story, but him signing New Mutants #1, just because he created the X-Men, don't make it the X-Men.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
If it's a book that he's been an ongoing guy, sure, like he's the originator of it. But you can say that about a lot of things.
Yeah, why would I?
You know what I mean? Like he got to sign Image Comics books because if it weren't for him, all those guys would never ran off and started their own company.
This doesn't make any fucking sense. Like I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know if it's like the obsessive compulsive bullshit of I'm gonna get my money.
It's all like, speculators.
I'm like,
you open up a box and you're like, and then my favorite thing is when somebody will get all right. This is a book that's worth something because it's the first appearance of Jacka from Ninja Turtles. I paid $20 for it, which was way too much. I sure got opening like first day, but whatever. I learned how to speak English from Ninja Turtles, so I wanted it. But there was dudes who would step on their own mother to get to these first issues. They went into the record stores on like on Knickerbocker Avenue, bang on the door like, "Oh, you got copies," and they're like, "Yeah, but it's one per customer." And the guy would wait for his wife to come or whatever, and be like, "I'm gonna buy them all," because that's speculators.
Yeah, I can't deal with that shit. It's like I get it, like trying to make money off of shit, but you just fucking bastardize and oh god, it's awful. It's the same thing with fucking dude.
Keep going. I'm gonna grab another book to show you.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it just infests everything. It's fine to want to make money. You buy a couple of extra copies and then sell it, whatever. Like, but even then, it's kind of fucking annoying because people do this shit with black metal tapes. So you got like limited edition runs of fucking black metal tapes, like fucking not Lurker of Chalice. It's how did I fucking forget? But there's a tape that came out. I think it was Lamp of Murmur. I think that's what it was. It came out on I think Appalachian Noise Records, and then the guy just sold it. It was like 20 fucking cassettes or whatever it was. And then, 15 minutes or whatever, a day after he sold some guy tickets, the tapes, a couple of days later, he sees it on eBay, marked up like to $25 or $30. I'm like, really? Really? You're going to do this with fucking black metal tapes? What the fuck is wrong with you? And the thing is like, and the guy's good with that shit. So he saw it on eBay and was like, never selling to this fucking guy again. You know what? Like, it's such a vulture mentality that fucking turns me off. I get fucking enraged. I understand people want to make money, but like, it's just really skeevy and fucking weird and out of hand. And when they start, they're just like sweaty neckbeard guys. And saying this as a fat neckbeard, like, I can't. They're creepy, gross dudes, and I don't want to fucking be anywhere near them.
I got a question for Abe here. Can I mention some of the people that sell this stuff? Or am I not allowed?
What do you mean some of the people that...
Like those who sell them CGC books?
What do you mean by like store name, or you mean like
store names and all that stuff?
I don't want to be fucking like blamed for fucking
all right, I'll aim it closer.
Just,
I'll do something general. I have a tattoo on my wrist from that the company based their name on.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility. It's almost Spider-Man fame, but I'm not running some hot bullshit to somebody. So one of the guys opened up the books. And he was going through it. He was like, oh, I got this a variant, I got this a variant, I got this a variant. All right, 40, 50, whatever. Those books are not worth that much because there's a lot of them. Here's where it gets hurt. Here's where everybody gets hurt. A book like this, what the? Number one, CGC 9.4 in the box. And the guy's like, let me look it up. And he's like, oh my God, nobody has a CGC completed listing on eBay. It's never been graded before. There's only one copy. I own it. It's worth nothing. Nothing. It's $40. No, $30 to get it graded. It's worth nothing. The guy took a stack of books that look good and he sent it in. And then you're like, what is wrong with you? Like, and this is what and then he'll be like, and this is a good book. The Max number 3.
Yeah.
Great cover. Beautiful spine. Everything's here. Get it graded, 9.2. It's worth nothing. Nothing is going on. This has no meaning. This is not a key issue.
I don't know. I don't understand. It's like they're just so sweaty and like fucking. They're so desperate to make a buck. They're so desperate to like try to make a buck off of something that it's just like. Oh my god, they're fucking unbearable fucking human beings.
And I don't care about people that are speculators or anything like that. I just care about dudes who pick up books and are like getting ripped off. But at the same time, I know they're speculating. I know they're trying to make money, and they're like, I hope it's a Walking Dead number 1. And you're like, I can hope a lot of things too. Hopefully I get the what's that one? The U.S. Constitution behind this painting. It only happened once to one guy. It ain't gonna happen to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's one thing to be a speculator and then do whatever and get your shit. It's just like the skeevy dudes who are like you said, fucking waiting outside the fucking record store that happens to have comic books. And, you know, people don't really come in there for comic books necessarily, so they'll have a book that there's not a lot it's hard to find sometimes, but they'll come in and then they'll try to clean them out.
Like they had 6 copies of Batman, the one where they showed the bat penis.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "You didn't say you can only buy 1. I'm buying all 6 right now." And the guy and Joe was like, "No, you can only get 1, 2 max." And the guy was like fuming when they fight him. And I was like, "Wow, you're gonna get beat up by Joe.
Out of here, man.
You're gonna get the shit beat out of you by Joe."
No, that's not
because that's not. Yeah, the guy's like, "Yo, I have other customers, man."
Yeah,
you know what I mean, people come at you, and then
it's the same. It's the same thing with the fucking with the tapes. With the, like I said, like
that's crazy.
Black metal, like a lot of them, they have no money or they just want it to be relatively exclusive. So they're just like, all right, I'm just releasing like 20 tapes of this shit and that's it. That's all anybody's fucking getting. You can't even get it. Like, you can barely even listen to it on Bandcamp. They'll have like 1 song from the tape. Because they're just like, we want it to be exclusive. Fuck that. We're just going to release a couple of tapes.
Like Wu-Tang Clan. They came out with a giant platinum album that Martin Skrull bought. And, like, the government took it away. He bought it for $2 million or something like that. But they were like, we're going to bring back how records are worth something. It means something.
Well, yeah, it's
you know what I mean? But you get why the Wu-Tang Clan did it.
Yeah, the thing is that it's like with the example of the black metal tapes, like Lamp of Murmur or whatever it was, they, like, the guy will have bought, like, 4 or 5 of them, and then the owner of the record company was like, yo, what the fuck? I skipped some of my regulars. I didn't give it to them because I gave it to this fucking asshole, and now he's selling it marked up at like quadruple.
Yeah, bro, that's
how
$7
tapes, and then they sell it for like $32.
And you don't know what to say to people. You're like, what's wrong with you, man? Yo, life is short, man. Don't be screwing over everybody. But I guess everybody got to get ahead. I used to have this problem where I found a box full of comic books over at in a basement one time, and it was really good book. It was like the first Black Bolt.
Yeah.
From the Inhumans. It was Inhuman City, all that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of DC stuff, but a lot of Thor. So I sold them. They were not great condition. I sold them on Craigslist. This is how long ago this was. This had to be 14 years ago. Like 2000, what's 14 years ago? 2006. Now it's going to be 2020. Yeah. So some of the emails I got were brutal. Fucking brutal. Like, oh, my kid's in the hospital. He needs the first Walking Dead number 1.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
And I was like, I was like, brother, I don't have that book. I'm not selling that because I don't have it. I list the books I have.
Yeah.
If you want one of these, let me know. And then I'd be like, please, you're hurting my child by not giving me this book. He really needs it. I was like, I don't have Walking Dead number 1. It just
brings out the most fucking
and it was always Walking Dead. Walking Dead. I don't know how long Walking Dead the show was on, but... Like, yeah, it had to be like 13 or 14 years ago. I don't know how long the show's been on. How long has it been on?
I don't fucking know. I don't watch it.
Yeah, but I know it was a big hit, or it might have been coming out, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm only saying because so long ago, because I don't remember the last time I ever found a stack of books like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the dude was like just ripping me about it, man. And it wasn't the only email. I got other ones like, I have a child in the hospital. He needs this issue. Can he please have like Superman like number or like whatever like number he came up with? And I was like, I don't have that.
Yeah, that's.
I have a list of what I have. I don't have any other stuff.
I don't understand.
He needs the first X-Men, the first this. I was like, yo, I know you're speculating, but you're saying all that stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean...
But we're going to have to wrap this up.
Anyway, we got to wrap this up. I got a friend of mine fucking coming. We're going to the Gore Show tonight in Brooklyn.
And see Unearth and Savage Master. Yes. We'll do a review of it in the morning. Thank you. We love you. We're the Mutant Metal Maniacs.
All right, eat it,